The assembly process is so straightforward and quick. In fact, it is so straightforward and quick, I want you to time me. Take out a stopwatch. And ready, set, go. I'm just gonna take this handle here and press it down into these cylindrical corresponding slots. Take 2 hex screws and insert it in here so I can lock in the handle. And then I'm gonna grab my impact driver and turn. It's done. This next side, turn. Then it's done. How many seconds is that? 20, 25 seconds. It's all fully assembled. Steel construction, you press down on this pump lever and it raises that surface. And you squeeze on this lever here and it lowers it down. It releases the hydraulic pressure. This thing is on 3-inch casters. These 2 swivel, those 2 are locked. That is it. This right here is a Pittsburgh hydraulic lift table, as opposed to some of the other ones which are air powered. This is a solid hydraulic lift table. The only thing that's somewhat disappointing is the packaging itself. As you can see, it took quite a beating. There was no foam protection, nor double layer cardboard coverage. However, considering this is only a $179 hydraulic lift table, on top of that, there was a 20% discount, making the final price only around $150. This is, price-wise, a bottom-of-the-barrel hydraulic lift table, and it worked. So I shouldn't describe it as disappointing. It is what it is. And if you're chest deep into the electric scooter hobby like I am, this thing is not just recommended. It becomes a necessity. Let me show you how easy it is to lift up a 110-pound colossal electric scooter. All right. This right here is my Makey KK10S, and you lift the front wheel up, roll it on so that the bottom of the scooter deck rests on top of the hydraulic lift table surface, and then you just pump up the hydraulic. So I'm gonna get it all the way to the top. So I wasn't really keeping track of how much time had elapsed, but I estimate it takes no less than or no more than 40 seconds. And it's almost there at the top. There it is. It's right at the top. Less than 40 seconds. Bam! Once you raise the e-scooter up to this height, you can get off of the floor. You don't have to be on your knees, on your back, in a prone position, on your chest and your abdominals. And you can do whatever it is you need to do on this scooter in a comfortable standing position. So if you need to repair a flat tire, replace the tire altogether, adjust the brake pads, the brake calipers, install these pouches, remove the deck altogether, work on the controller, the battery, solder loose wires, replace this kickstand, adjust the shock absorbers, whatever it is, you can do it in this perfectly ergonomic position. And I know some of the other YouTubers who do scooter videos, they put their scooters or they raise it up on a dining chair. And first of all, that's really bad for your back. And secondly, you can't get it up to any position that you want. You might want it high, you might want it medium, you might want it low. A dining chair does not allow you to do those minor adjustments. After you are done servicing your scooter, again, it is as easy as squeezing this hydraulic pressure lever to lower the table surface. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do right now, and I'm gonna let it down gradually because I don't want the scooter to slam down and potentially damage internal components. So this is as quickly as I want it to go down. Okay, yeah, it's pretty soft landing there. And then just grab onto the handlebar grips and pull it out like that. So you know it wouldn't be a comprehensive VU video if I did not try to push this piece of equipment to close to its limit. So here I have both my scooters. This torso is about 110 pounds. This Makey KK10S is about the same weight. So you're looking at close to 225 pounds, just the scooters themselves. And then I have this jointer at 50 pounds and a bandsaw at 50 pounds. So all in all, you're looking at close to 325 pounds. This is a 500-pound limit lift table, so it should have no trouble lifting whatsoever. So I am just gonna go ahead and pump up with hydraulic pressure here, and sure enough, it is lifting without sweat. So I'm just gonna keep pumping here, and as you can see, both my hands are on my left hand is on the bandsaw, my right hand is up here, and it's exerting even more gravitational force onto the table itself, and the table has no problem resisting that gravitational force addition. So it's almost to the max here, and that is the max height of the table. Again, no trouble whatsoever with close to 325 pounds of weight. I could put more weight on here, but there's really not much room, and I don't have anything heavy that can be safely stacked onto this. But those of you in the audience who are a little bit more skeptical are probably asking, there is some incongruity here. How can a scooter be so cheap and inexpensive and perform so well? What is the catch? You'd be right. The catch is this. I want to demonstrate it to you. I am going to lift this table all the way up to the top, and again, there is a 110-pound e-scooter on the top surface of this lift table, and I'm going to set that camera on time lapse and show you what happens. That time lapse represented about 25 to 30 minutes, and as you notice, this hydraulic lift table lost about 2 to 3 inches over that period of time without anyone pulling on this release lever. So I am going to lift it all the way back to the top to let you see visually just how much height it lost. So this is the maximum. So you can see it's about 2 to 3 inches. And that is where the more expensive counterpart excel, and where this comes in short. The other hydraulic lift table, color red at my parents' place I have, does not do this. It will take overnight for it to go down 2 to 3 inches. This, within 25 minutes, it went down on its own. So you constantly have to keep on stepping on this pump lever. Or something else you can do that I figure out is you can use blocks. So a trick that I learned, and if you don't want to spend your hard-earned dollars on a more expensive hydraulic lift table, but you don't like the inconvenience of having to constantly do this every 5 minutes, is fabricate these 2x4 blocks for yourself. And what you do is when you pump it up to your desired height, you just stick this in here like that. Stick this in here like that. Or if you wanted to go down even more, then you fabricate shorter 2x4 blocks. So now, let's say it's about to go down. Now these blocks prevent it from going down any further. So essentially you can keep the hydraulic lift table height at this level infinitely long or indefinitely long.